3 seconds. So in a way, they're tethered for their own protection. They can
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're at the National Eagle Center here in Wabasha, Minnesota. You can see some really great views of the river here. This is one of the reasons why they put the center here, because the river here is where a lot of eagles like to live. They can do a lot of fishing here. We're going to check the exhibit out here, and I specifically wanted to come down here because you can get some really close up and personal with some eagles that they have here at the center. Out this way is an observation deck they have out here. It's a pretty cold day here in Minnesota in the 20s. This is the Mississippi River. There's a bridge that goes over it. You can see here, National Eagle Center. This section here is called Conservation Hall. Talks about different ways that you can help just do conservation in general, about like conserving water and things like that. But it also talks about their Golden Eagle project they have. They're not listed as endangered species, but they are protected by the Bald Eagle and Golden Eagle Protection Act. So you are not allowed to kill bald eagles or golden eagles. And this talks about how 15% of the eaglets that they have live to be over a year old. And it says that they call apex predators, so they don't have any other natural predators. They're at the top of their food chain, but they still are often have other problems when they run into humans. It talks about lead poisoning here, or hitting vehicles, so having vehicle accidents. It also talks about electrocution on power lines where their wingtips can cross the two lines and get electrocuted. I've always heard that they've had a pretty good comeback since the lessening the use of DDT here. It talks about it here. Back in the 70s, I thought that they figured out that was a reasoning for bald eagles population going down. This little section here talks about the differences between bald eagles and golden eagles. Most people hear about, bald eagles having the distinctive white head and tail when they're adult. But when they're young, they've got a dark brown feathers head. So this is more of a look of a young bald eagle. And they look very similar to adult golden eagles, which have this brown head and golden highlights on their neck, it says. Golden eagles are a lot bigger than bald eagles. I wouldn't say a lot, but definitely bigger. And they are more, eat small mammals and other birds. And they're usually found near bluffs and woodlands. Whereas the bald eagles, they prey on fish and aquatic animals and things like that. So they have different food sources. You can find the bald eagles closer to the water, and the golden eagles would be more inland towards the woods. And here this talks about their claws and their beaks. It talks about how their claws are mostly, used for tearing apart meat. Also used for actually getting their prey. Whereas their beak is mostly just for tearing apart the meat when they're going to actually eat it. They don't really kill anything with their beak. If they're going to kill something, it's going to be with their claws. And then here's some skulls over here. That one's from the bald eagle. And this one's from a golden eagle. You can definitely tell the differences in the beaks. And this is called the American Eagle Gallery. There's an eagle here that says that was decorated the viewing stand during Franklin Delano Roosevelt's inauguration in 1941. This was actually the eagle they had at the front of the stand at the time. Here's a picture of it. I don't know if you can see it way up in the top there. This talks about the Great Seal of the United States. Uses the eagle on it. There's one made out of aluminum. Then here they've got different eagle paintings. There's some stamps and coins in this section here. This talks about different toys that have been created with the eagle emblem on it. And this just has various items made out of eagles. It's post office box door there. These are different carvings of eagles out of wood. This section's got different items from veterans with eagles on them. Over here, this section is called the military. Different military items all have eagles on them. There's a sword here. It's a sword, say it's an officer's sword with a screaming eagle on it, it says. There's an eagle out there flying by right now. So out here I can see one eagle flying way over there. It's the only eagle I see out here. I saw him come by the building earlier. So there's where we are in Wabasha, Minnesota. So through here are some of the eagles they have on display here.
With Goldens, they don't like to be on hills that much. They're very more secluded areas to start with.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. They're just, and it's not even in the official bird list yet, but we do have a golden population here in Minnesota. Wisconsin, kind of going down the river. And they don't fish, so they're not very modern, they're in the backwoods area. And it's a very small population. So we do a survey third Saturday.
Both of these eagles can't be released back into the wild because they've been harmed in different ways, so they wouldn't be able to fend for themselves. But so they get to hang out here and be ambassadors, they call them. I don't know what these two are named. We can ask here in a little bit and see. Man, there's some big birds.
They have a rotating diet of fish, chicken, rabbit, mice, and rat. But they sort of enjoy the rat. And it's funny, our golden eagle that we have, even though there's...
Here we have a sort of like an eagle exhibit. Says you get to stand here. Gotta wave your hand to start. There we go. It says lean forward to go up, lean left to go left, right to go right. Alright, here we go.
What is it called? Fail to survive or something?
I suppose I'm supposed to be diving down on these spots.
Lean a bit forward with arms down. I can't.
I'm not very good at. Got different magnets over here. Eagles on them. Some earrings.
Which one are you thinking, me?
Wood carvings. Some pretty cool looking mugs. I don't see any eagles out flying right now. I saw a few earlier. And more duck hunters. So that is the National Eagle Center here in Wabasha, Minnesota. I want to thank everybody for watching. Be sure to like this video, give me some comments, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'd really love to have you, and we'll see you guys next time.